Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum, dear students. This is our next module number MECH underscore P underscore 067 underscore Douglas C. Gyan Kohli. Statement: a bowling ball traveling with constant speed hits the pins at the end of a bowling lane which is 16.5 meter long. Okay, a bowling ball traveling with constant speed hits the pins at the end of a bowling lane 16.5 meter long. The bowler hears the sound of the ball hitting the pins 2.50 seconds after the ball is released from his hands. What is the speed of the ball? Assuming the speed of sound is 340 meter per second. Dear students, speed of sound is a constant and is usually given in table of constants in some appendix at the end of almost every textbook. Okay, quite simple problem, just its statement is relatively lengthy, otherwise its calculations are quite simple. Now we come towards its solution. Here, dear students, in order to fix our denotion, uh, we use the concerned words like sound, ball, total, etc. as subscript. Okay, so let V sound, that is average speed of sound which is given in the statement, is equal to 340 meter per second. Okay, we have just fixed our quantity average speed of sound by V sound, where sound is written as a subscript of V. Similarly, ball is written as a subscript of V, which will be called speed of ball. Okay, similarly, sound will be written as a subscript of delta T, which will be called time of sound. Okay, similarly, ball will be written as a subscript of delta T, which will denote time of ball. Okay, so now we formally start our solution. Let V sound is equal to average speed of sound, which is equal to 340 meter per second, which is a constant and is also given in the statement. Okay. Similarly, V ball is equal to speed of ball. Delta T sound is equal to time of sound. Here within bracket it is written from lane to bowler. Okay, this is very important. From lane to bowler. In the next line we have written from bowler to lane. It is also equally important. Okay, delta T sound equal to time of sound from lane to bowler. Similarly, delta T ball is equal to time of ball from bowler to lane. Okay, here this situation is reverse. Okay, delta T sound is equal to time of sound from lane to bowler, while delta T ball is equal to time of ball from bowler to lane. Okay, it is given that length of bowling lane equal to delta x equal to 16.5 meter. Okay, here we have used delta x as denoting the length of bowling lane, okay, which is given in the statement as 16.5 meter. Now total time equal to delta t is equal to 2.50 second. This is again given in the statement, okay. Total time delta t equal to 2.50 second is given, while delta t sound and delta t ball will be determined in the next slide, okay. Now V sound is equal to delta x over delta t sound. This implies that from here, if we keep delta t sound on one side, then it will become equal to delta x over v sound, okay. In other words, we can see that delta t sound in the denominator will become a numerator when shifted on other side of equality, okay. Hence delta t sound becomes equal to delta x over v sound is equal to 16.5 meter divided by 340 meter per second. What we have done, we have simply placed values of delta x and v sound which are given in the statement, okay. So from here delta t sound alternatively becomes equal to 0.04853 second, okay. So this is our first required result, which is delta t sound becomes equal to 0.04853 second. Now obviously delta t total will be equal to delta t ball plus delta t sound, okay. This implies that from here if we keep delta t ball on one side, then it will become equal to delta t total minus delta t sound, okay. In other words, we can see that we can say that delta t sound becomes negative on the other side of the equality, okay. Now delta t ball equal to delta t total minus delta t sound. This alternatively becomes equal to 2.50 second minus 0.04853 second. What we have done, we have just put the concerned values, okay. First value is given in the statement, while second value we have determined in the above step, okay. So for delta t ball finally becomes equal to 2.4515 second, okay. Delta t ball becomes equal to 2.4515 second. Hence v ball is equal to delta x over delta t ball. Quite simple. This alternatively becomes equal to 16.5 meter, which is given in the statement, divided by 2.4515 second, which we have calculated in the above step, okay. Yes, and hence v ball finally becomes equal to 6.73 meter per second.